When do you think the dollar is going to crash? Is it going to be a slow crash? Is it going to be a sudden crash? Is it going to look like 1929, 1930, 31 Germany? When the Weimar Republic inflated and when the Weimar Republic paid his war reparations by inflating and causing the value of the Deutschmark to fall, and a wheelbarrow full of Deutschmark wouldn't buy you a loaf of bread? Are we facing something like that? With going on 34 or 35 trillion dollars in debt as the government, and that doesn't include unfunded liabilities. Some estimate that to be $200 trillion. The numbers are just unimaginable. But is the system getting ready to reset? What are they going to reset it to? Are the BRICS nations going to be the new reserve currency? Is America on the decline as GDP continues to fall, as commercial real estate, office space, and all begins to crash, as home prices start to level out and decline, as interest rates edge up, as the Fed says that they're going to fight inflation, while at the same time going around bailing out banks. $250,000 insurance is not enough now. Anybody can get made whole again. Where do they get the money? They print it out of thin air, lend it to this FDIC that doesn't have enough money. You see a whirlwind of it. Every time you go to the grocery store, what are you looking at? More and more and more. Is your paycheck going up like that? Is your retirement going up like that? Is your 401 going up like that? In the meantime, all your governments, your local governments especially, are busy planning your future, planning the little parks, planning the little economic development industrial parks and tax incentives to get the big corporations to come in and give you tax slaves good jobs. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? First off, you better get your house in order. Get out of debt. Shelter, food, water, security, community. Those are the things that are going to be important. America is nothing like what it was in 1929 when the stock market crashed and the Great Depression began. We were a lot more rural. We were a lot more agrarian. We were a lot more self-sufficient. And yet it was devastating. Devastating. And then the government's policies, FDR's policies of price fixing and social welfare and jobs and all that made it even worse and extended it for over a decade. Is that what we're facing here? In the meantime, all your local governments, like blinders on, that can't see what's coming. What are you going to do? Better protect yourself. Grow some food. I know people think, man, these people are crazy. There's always food in the grocery store. There may be food in the grocery store, but if you can't afford it, you can't eat. And then what happens? Society starts breaking down. All these people on fixed incomes and all are going to be under pressure. And when you're under pressure and you've got whiny little kids or you're starving, you're liable to do anything in the world, including robbery, including murder. There's untelling. And the inner cities, the major cities, anywhere there is a bunch of people in close quarters, we're going to see social unrest. It's part of the design, part of the plan of chaos. And they're going to take us to war. If all else fails, to cover up the crimes and make more money, they will take you to war. War is highly profitable. This is what we're facing. I hope you guys are ready. Till next time. Peace.